Hello, my name is Jennifer and welcome to my Sims 4 news video about the first goodies we got for 2022. We have a tweet here on the screen from The Sims that they're kicking off the new year with a Sims Delivery Express. Our favorite freezer bunny is hopping into our game with new Create a Sim items available now to all players. You can see them up on the screen, and I will also show them in Create a Sim. Now these are a Korean hanbok, which is a traditional garb, can be used for weddings. And I know we had a roadmap that I will go over at the end briefly that had that we're getting a game pack about love. So there's a lot of speculation that's weddings. So that might help support that. Now, one thing to note when you're looking for these new items, they are base game items, but they will not be marked with a new symbol. So you will need to know what they are, which you can see here and you can see in the video what they look like and how to look for them in the game. I often will filter by base game. Now these are full body outfits, and they even, when you put the full body outfit on, the shoes will also come with it. It'll essentially cover up whatever shoes they are using. Now these are available to teen and up. There is nothing for children or younger. The men's version has 4 colors, and then it has the separate hat, which also has 4 colors. There is a hairstyle that can be used for both females and males. It has a red bow on the bottom. Regardless of the hair color, that red bow does not change colors. And the females actually have 5 colors of that outfit. And I will have shown that running in the background. And I will link to that article about the Korean handbok down below if you want to see more information about it. So another thing we got today was a new time-limited scenario, and it's new year, a new hustle. So if you click on new scenario in your game, it will bring up your scenarios that are available to you, and it will show this limited time one, and it is available to start until February 2nd, 2022, and you can finish it afterwards. That's just when you have to start it by. The details of it are the requirements is you need 1 sim who is young adult or older, and then you have 2 potential outcomes to work towards. You can either have 25,000 and reach level 5 of a skill, or you can reach level 3 of a career. So it's one or the other. And just for fun, I used an already very skilled sim, and I started it with them, and they were already at level 10 of their career, and it didn't mark as complete. And I cheated funds for the sim because I was just trying to see how it would complete with an existing sim. And it wasn't until my sim read a new skill book and increased a skill, or learned a skill in this case, it was learned a skill, that it then said it was complete. I kind of wonder if he'd gone to his job, whether that would have also signaled it as complete. I don't really know. I didn't play it long enough to know. I was more curious. I'm actually going to try and play through with a brand new sim, of course. That was just for experimenting. And if you're looking for something to make it more difficult, then I suggest you start with no money, and then that would make it harder. But I also, one thing I like to do with these scenarios is see how quickly I can get through it, because that's the thing that's really good, is that it'll track the time, and I really like that. So even though they're pretty simple, a lot of the scenarios, that's just a little element that you don't have to track it and the game tracks it for you. So that's something I like. So I'm going to do this and try it in various different ways. Now, of course, if you don't want to be limited by the time limit and you play on computer, Twisted Maxis has a mod that lets you have access to them all the time, and it actually is still working, and it did show the new scenario because I did actually have it in my game, and I had to take it out of my game to see when the time limit was up. So if you want to be able to access them at any time, you can use that. And if you don't want to have like a lot of mods in your game all the time, you could just put it in your game when you want to have access to them. Start the scenario, and then next time you leave the game, just take that and put it somewhere where you keep your mods that you're not using currently. I do that with some mods because I don't have all my mods in my game all the time. It kind of depends on what save I'm playing, what I'm using it for. So it's just a suggestion. And the other thing is, along with scenarios, we got actually a survey that came out last week I will link to the Sims community article, which links to the survey, which also summarizes the questions on the survey, which I have up there on the screen. So if you want to give your input onto the scenarios as to what you think about them, I recommend you go and complete the survey. And personally, I wasn't really that interested in the scenarios when I first heard about them, but I've enjoyed them, even though they're kind of simple, because of like the fact that I said that I like to try and see how quickly I can get it done, and that's kind of fun. And also sometimes I try and come up with ideas to maybe make it harder if it seems kind of easy. Like with the toddler one, it was like, well, maybe you just control the parent. I played with the dad. Or you maybe only control the toddlers. Kind of things like that to see. And then I did it with like a normal lot, which is just normal. And then I was like, how much quicker can I do it on a micro lot, which was very much quicker. But anyway, those kind of ways that I made it more fun for me, even though they were fairly basic for people who are used to playing, with whatever the scenario is in their game anyways. So the other thing that I had touched on briefly was we actually did get a roadmap last week, something to celebrate. I have it up there on the screen. This covers January through March. So we know that we're going to get a game pack that throws a party for love. It's first on there, so it should be coming first. And then 2 vibrant kits that celebrate fierce design. What those are, I don't really know. And then we have some other things. We have the gift of unique community collaborations in-game and out, free global food to bring Sims together, and plus a few more surprises. I'm expecting today's SDX was one of those surprises. Perhaps the scenario was also. And we know that during this 3-month period is going to be the 22nd year anniversary of The Sims. So usually we get something for that. Perhaps we'll get it through an SDX again. Well, not again. It would be the first time, but like we just got this one. So the game pack that throws a party for love is thought to be a wedding pack. There was actually a survey from like 2017 floating around. I'll throw that up on the screen that asks some questions about that to do with love. And if you look at the confetti on this roadmap, there is like wedding rings, what look like wedding rings, and what also looks like wedding cake, along with some other things. So there's a heavy speculation that this is going to be a wedding-based pack, which could be good. It really depends on where they go with it. For me, I don't want a wedding planner career because I found the dream home decorator career kind of broken. And while it added a lot of other good build, buy, and create a sim, I'm not going to use that career very much because I didn't particularly like it. So I'd prefer not to get a pack that has like a career and stuff. I'd like it to be fuller than that. And if it's going to have something career, that's not the only thing in the game pack, because to me that doesn't seem like enough. But hopefully we'll find out sooner rather than later what it actually is going to be. Let me know what you think about the SDX we got today, the new limited time scenario, and also that roadmap in a comment down below. And that is going to be it for this video. Likes and comments are always appreciated. They really help with the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!